Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Ray and Jay Odyssey. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jay. To my immediate left, we have,
It's Ray.
and to his immediate left, man, behind the scenes, running everything.
That's Coach.
And as you can see clearly on our screen, we are continuing once again with Date Everything. We have a long ways to go, but we want to try to our best to get to the natural ending of this game. But as you know, it's all about the journey, not the destination. We're happy to ride along this journey with you, as honestly, this is our flagship stream, well, without which the channel in general would not exist. But before we get into the festivities, let us start off with a roundtable question for the discussion here. Who is your celebrity crush? And by this we can talk about like, oh, who was your celebrity crush from when you were younger, or your current celebrity crush, or maybe a mixture of the two.
Oddly enough, I don't have a current celebrity crush.
Okay.
But when I was younger, Selena Gomez.
Hmm. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I just kind of remember my niece watching what was it?
Wizards of Waverly Place?
Wizards of Waverly Place, and it was some episode where she was crushing on some guy trying to get his attention, and like towards the end, she finally talked to him. I was like, "Oh dang, who is that? She cute." So
Do you? Okay, so it's not like Selena Gomez ever retired or anything, but
No.
do you think that she is still cute, attractive, etc. today?
I think she's attractive. It's just that feeling is not as strong as it used to be.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you guys,
Let's go with the man himself, Coach.
Coach?
We were preparing for this question a little bit.
Mhm.
I didn't really give an answer. Why are we always?
Every time.
Anyway, I just wanted to get into the
Yeah.
right spot so we can have the music continuing.
Mhm.
Let's. Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I want to say?
Only you can answer this question.
I
Yeah.
know. Oh, don't tell me though. Don't tell me.
It is funny. I just find hilarious that, if we were going to talk about waifus, we're popping out those answers like my
Right.
But real life people made by man. I don't know. We're kind of stumped on this one, guys.
Okay, here's the thing.
That kind of lets you know how very rarely we touch grass cuts.
you saying Selena Gomez kind of had me thinking in the same range of like the shows that you would kind of find here and there, and one that came to mind was a relatively recent show. So like I can say that we're in similar age ranges.
Okay.
But when I was getting new to watching the Thundermans a little bit, there's the voice actress Kira Kosarin.
Okay.
This I gotta see. I don't know this show at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Thunderman.
Or you can just say Kira.
K
Kosarin, I think.
Wow. Okay. Ooh.
How did I know?
Ooh.
How did I know it was her?
I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, that's just me thinking out loud. Because I've come across her on different social media, Instagram here and there, TikTok once.
Okay.
And there's a funny video where there was some trend going on where it's like, oh, guys, think of the Roman Empire.
Oh.
And then she asked the question, how often do you think of it? And she made some funny faces.
Okay.
To which someone actually then did a little animation of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can tell like how strong it is within me. Like it's not something,
Yeah.
but it is.
I mean, she
It
cute.
is an anther. Yeah,
She is.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with
I
that.
don't want to fight anybody else about that. It's like,
Fight them.
I don't know their life anymore. I don't know if they're like in a relationship with anything else. It's like I don't want to step on anyone's toes over that. I'm like, hey, we're asking the question, and I gotta choose someone.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jay,
All right, Jay.
the one who asked the question originally.
Yes. I'll do a mixture. I'll do two. This kind of shows like the polar opposites of my types here. Just so that you know how diverse I can get with this, as if playing this game wasn't a big enough of a clue as it is already.
Mhm.
On one end of the spectrum, we have Megan Thee Stallion, but on the other end of the spectrum, we have Rhea Ripley.
Now,
Okay.
now that does lead to extra things because I have like one, based off of different interests and
Mhm.
stuff, and so like certain cross opportunities will pop up depending on like the things that you frequent.
Sure.
And I think you pretty much only know about Rhea Ripley because of my relation to WWE just as an interest
Absolutely.
overall.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so I kind of felt into your algorithm. For me, the other one that I guess I would include. Do I do with anybody current? We'll just go with an older one. Screw it. I'm gonna go Thea Hale. Also in WWE.
Alright, let's gotta look up that for sure.
Does it spell that?
TheHealHail. She is essentially like this game's Shelly.
Ooh. I could definitely see that, yeah.
Okay. Oh, dang, she's young.
Is she?
22.
Yeah, that's true. Huh, alright.
So yeah, if you want to consider that like celebrity, then
Yeah?
I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
And, but but
I know like
I know
Rhea Ripley's definitely more like international, and like
I didn't
Thea
really.
Hale's just like starting up.
I didn't really set the parameters of what counts as celebrity because I mean, it's pretty wide subject the more you think about it. Like, of course, you might think of like musicians, actors, and stuff like that. And those absolutely 100% are true. But then you get to say like, hey, voice actors, which I would count, but it's like, I'm not sure how deep you guys would fall into that, or
Heck, I got a small one in here in this game.
true, or would you count streamers? Would you count VTubers? Would you, personalities and things like that too? It's like
Right.
influencers, yada yada yada. So it's like I guess they all fall under the umbrella of celebrity, but I guess it's like, oh,
There are different tiers
sure,
and stuff.
yeah,
As with anything,
of course. But it's like, it really didn't set the parameters for this, but it's like, no, all your answers fit what I think vast majority of people would think of when they hear celebrity.
Did you have any other in mind, Ray? Since we already gave two, just to kind of throw an extra name out there.
I mean, Rhea Ripley is definitely on my list, but I just didn't mention her because it's like, who isn't after her?
Right.
Yeah. Like, if you say that
people-
you don't, like...
people I don't want to associate with, that's who say.
Yeah. What does that mean? It's like there's two types of people in the world: those that love Rhea Ripley and those that are wrong.
Yeah, so... Like, outside of that, yeah, I don't really have an answer.
People who have a very boring, narrow sense of the world, yes. Oh. Okay, so I told this to Ray like a day or two ago off stream. This is a completely different subject, but it's related to this game though. So
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna have a follow up.
I'm sorry. Finish your thought.
What would it take for you to have a new celebrity crush?
Well,
At this point, I don't know.
Well, okay. For me, I am somewhat old school when I consider like old celebrity. I'm not saying that the other stuff, modern stuff like say streamers and all that stuff don't count. They do count, but I like someone who is very talented in whatever area that is, and they, they deserve the praise for that talent. Okay, so like for instance, if someone's really good at acting and like they're really good both on screen and you know it's been said over and over again by the people that they're a really cool person behind the scenes, that's great too. But other stuff like say, oh, they're really talented at building something, or like we saw with Rhea Ripley, she's really talented at wrestling. And other people, they're really good at singing. Like I want someone that puts in the hard work needed to attain celebrity level status, not just famous for the sake of being famous.
True. But I think more people will fall into the actual umbrella than those that, are just like a seemingly industry plan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never really considered the Hawk Tuah girl a celebrity.
No.
But she, she rose up to celebrity status and then did a bunch of extra little things in order to kind of take herself back down to earth, if you will.
Right. But that's just what I mean, though. I don't, something like that. It's like I really don't want, because like that is just like I don't want to have at the risk of sounding like old man shakes fists at the sky. Just seems like that's just what they were trying to sell. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily good at something,
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's
how quickly would a celebrity crush develop for you?
Again, I can't see it happening at this point in my life. I don't know why.
I think for
See, now, again, this is why Coach and Jay are the ones that care about the community and the fans and stuff, because they actually want to try and give you stuff and give you follow-up questions instead of giving up on life or whatever you just did.
Okay, I can't remember if I said this before at all in any of the streams. It's a pretty good chance that I did, but just in case, I do believe that I do believe that something visual is needed. We are all visual people. That's what gets our attention the most. Yes, of course, personality, charm, and all that stuff is still important, absolutely. But what makes you want to go to that person? It ain't gonna be the personality, because they haven't said a word yet. So I think honestly, like, oh, how they look first comes up to me. But then if I look into their work and I think it's substantial, then I'll look. Let's say for the sake of argument, let's say content creator.
Okay.
I'll say, okay, if they pop into my feed naturally through algorithms and stuff, I say, oh, that person looks cute, that person looks pretty. And if the first initial video was good, like, okay, let me check out their other work. Next video, oh, that was pretty good. The next video, that's pretty good too. It usually takes 3 or 4 videos for me to not necessarily develop the crush, but it will give me enough to follow them or look more into them and stuff like that too.
Sure.
And then the more stuff I learn, the more stuff I see, and if there's other supplementary stuff that I can learn about that, then the more information I get, the more chances are likely that I will develop that crush.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like, it doesn't hit me right away. And even though I gave like 2 names, I do have a vast, like, a variety of interest.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Like I can almost like anything.
Yeah.
It's. But that being said, like, you got to draw the lines at some point in order to have, like, the few being pushed ahead of others. And I think that's going to look different from anybody's perspective. And as with Ray's case, right, it might not ever get to a certain point where they feel like it's necessary to consider them. And I'm kind of coasting along that line too now. Like, I don't look at celebrities anymore.
I mean, I don't
think of them as like an opportunity to try.
No.
But, and I also don't want to like have that thought like creep into my head more and more frequently, because that's also just very unhealthy.
Right.
Oh yeah, it is.
And I think that's kind of, like you're saying, that's pretty much it. I'm at a point where it's like, am I open to in a relationship? Sure. but I have standards. I have things that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And, of course, celebrity's not going to be... I don't know them. I'm never going to know them.
Yeah. So,
So-
there's always that wall that you know is up in front of you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Chat, just really, really, really keep this in your mind. Keep these exact same conversation words that they just said in mind when we get to the waifu list about the wall.
Yeah.
Just really keep this in mind for later.
Yeah.
there is fiction, and that's a different
Yeah.
it's a different side of things.
I know.
Yeah. Because here's the thing.
There is, but
It's to what Coach was saying. It's like, you're not going to know them, right? Any of these celebrities.
Yeah.
We're only getting to know whatever the media tells us.
sure.
As far as like fiction,
And if they stay in a good standing, like overall over time and
Yeah.
stuff, then like that can definitely get you some green flags there.
right, but like with fiction, we're watching the show, we're watching the movie,
Mhm.
and that flushes them out.
Mhm.
They
So-
are like they're kind of meant for you to have
Connect
that
with.
interest and have that relatability
Yeah,
in certain aspects, and then think of them in a different way than which you would a celebrity, because you know that like in the real world they're unobtainable, but in fiction you can always create yourself the possibility to try that too.
yeah. And it's like when you're creating that possibility with someone who actually exists, then
we
you're
get
going into that line of delusion.
Yeah, then we're going into creeper, stalker, like obsession.
Right.
Perfect blue.
I unfortunately had that thought in my head too.
Yeah.
But there are boundaries that are necessary for real world interactions, and yes, there's those boundaries that have to exist in fiction too.
Mhm.
We're not saying it's like, because they're not real, then just go crazy and ballistic and ruin your life over that.
Uh-huh.
Like, no. Like, just make sure that you maintain a health in a moderate way for these said interests and for your said passions so that they don't overtake you.
Right.
Yes, they can still exist and you can still, own merch and memorabilia of that character or whatever, but like overall, if they are still a fictional person in your head,
Yes.
then you're in the right direction. So, all right. Speaking of fictional things in our head, what was the thing that you were going to say though that was regarding this game?
Oh yes. So like a day or two ago, I was at work on break and I was just watching random YouTube shorts. Date Everything, of course, came part of it, and I wasn't watching like the streamer themselves YouTube short, but I was watching someone's reaction for this.
Oh yes, I remember.
So this was the guy. I want to make this very clear. This was a guy playing Date Everything. He was playing Date Everything for all the wrong reasons.
Think about that, Coach. Think about that for a moment.
Have you
Do
seen
you
that?
know it? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I'm just
Curious what that could be.
Yeah, what would you define as the wrong reasons?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, so okay, look. Here's the thing. Let's be real here. We have all we've said this on stream. We got the proof already. We've all had some lewd thoughts to say about more than half these characters already at this point, and this guy is no exception here. But the difference with that is this: we were broadly open-minded, because we knew when Coach paid his $36 to get the DLCs, the full content, everything. We went to go as what the game said: Date Everything. We knew this. Apparently, this guy didn't quite get the memo on that, so he is going in thinking that this is like he's gonna mac on all the women characters in this game. Here's what's interesting with this. He went to the vacuum. He went to the shower, and some of the cleaning products and all that stuff. What do all those have in common, though?
Aren't they all the guys?
They're all the guys. Not just that, but the physical objects themselves are all traditionally feminine used things. So he went in with a sexist mindset thinking that this was automatically going to be a woman, and was so visibly disappointed when it was a male character.
Huh.
Terrible.
That is.
Just terrible.
How do you even begin that mindset? Like, how do you begin to use that as a game plan going into
Right, yeah, this was his...
like, and there's always like enough, like advertising material around it, so you can kind of get an idea as to, like, the characters and whatnot. Like, yeah, I can see the poster that we have and be still confused as to, like, what they represent sometimes,
Sure.
but there's always that chance,
Mhm.
that, like, all right, well, this could either be a guy or a girl or a they them,
Exactly.
There's always that opportunity for you to be surprised in your own way.
Exactly. So it's like the dude went in with all the wrong reason, was so physically distraught that he did not get any female characters.
Okay, so question then for him, like, what is a piano? Is that a masculine or is that a feminine thing?
It's a good question.
I'm like,
and it's like, when I think of, just for me, when I think of the piano, I, of course, think of Alicia Keys, which I'm sure Keys is loosely based off of. But I could also think of Elton John, too.
Yeah, you can think of, a bunch of different people over the course of history that were really good at playing the piano.
Ray Charles and characters, like people like that, yeah.
So I'm like, interesting. Anyways, well, who do we want to start with? Because, can I move? Okay, move. I tried talking to Celia. And this is the reason as to why we have Florence first.
Yeah, because we're trying...
Because Celia is necessary for...
Rainy. Let's actually go to Rainy's thingy. I'm just curious.
Last time you saw Rainy, the Scandelabra put a stop to her discordant music. According to the Scandelabra, something happened to Rainy at a party a while back. He told you to go see Celia to find out what happened. So we are quite literally, like, stuck until I deal with Florence, and then therefore have to deal with Celia afterwards. Was not expecting this.
Well, here we go.
That's what we gotta do.
Oh, hello again.
What's up?
What was the volume here?
I think it's fine, right?
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Did it?
Did we
I
meet?
didn't see her. Okay, sure.
Yeah!
All right.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Yeah, can I see the mirror, like, actually, though? What? Okay. Jay, I might need a guide here.
Wow.
How are we in this situation?
Okay. How to see Celia about Rainy.
I think the next question would be like, what is Florence's route? How do I actually develop into the point
To
where
find Celia and ask about Rainy, you need to use the date reader on the ceiling at the stairs on the second floor,
Yeah.
or on the rug under the living room coffee table. Interacting with Celia with Celia allows you to ask her what happened at the party, which is necessary to continue Rainy's storyline.
Great. That said nothing.
I
Anyways.
don't know. I don't know. We didn't do the rug under the living room coffee table.
I didn't think that would lead to the ceiling.
Neither did I. That's why I'm surprised.
Okay,
What?
well,
You want to know about me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
No.
Well, you said it
You just
yourself.
spoke with the mayor. A little old buddy-duddy like me can't hold a candle to someone like her.
You're not a funny
I
I
daddy.
just
You're
handle
not
the
old.
paperwork, that's all. Pay me no mind.
Are we really like?
Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Just try triangle. I'm curious.
Couldn't we-
You're not going to tell Celia, are you?
I can't even
I'd
see
be
her.
absolutely mortified. Oh, Lord, no! I'd have to be cuckoo bananas to do that. First things first, she's my boss. This is a public office, for heaven's sake. I couldn't cause that kind of scandal. It'd ruin her. And second thing second, I'm nervous.
Well. I'm really inclined to just say that. I feel like I asked her already, like, well, maybe I could help you catch her eye.
Yeah, I don't know. Finding anything, Jay?
Not really.
Well, then I'm just gonna say that.
All right.
Okay.
We'll deal with that next time.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Okay, let's see here. We did two more.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Right.
A friendly-looking serpentine piece of brush
Yeah.
greets you. This inanimal probably isn't Davy, but might still need a home.
Ooh.
Okay.
It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
Well,
Okay.
let's take him there then.
Okay.
Mateo.
Well, I can't do that immediately.
Why not?
Come
You didn't click on Mateo?
Yeah, but I think it's a storyline related thing.
Try it.
Try it.
It says no, it says no. It?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? How do I initialize the thing for text box, Jim?
Oh, okay. I think you need to go to the phone for this. Hang on a second.
So I thought it said that there was an option where it's like if you have it more than once, trying to talk to someone else, then you can kind of shoot the love beam.
Yeah, she's very specific.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang on. Share your text box transparency. You'll need to use the date faders on any menu that does not contain dialogue.
Why not like this?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, hi! Oh, so you've met 14 dateables?
Way more than that, bro.
We have a lot of catching up to do. I bet you only need to find 16.
Oh. The harem continues to grow.
We are so far behind on her.
Right?
Sure does.
Wait.
That's gross. I'm here to make friends, not a harem.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
talking with
wait a
everyone
minute.
here so I can destroy their souls one by one.
Wait a minute, we're missing. Listen, we're missing just one character. Shouldn't we have met everybody at this point for her?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Okay.
Oh, survey time.
All right.
What?
Let's get it.
How would you rate your text box user interface design?
Okay.
Look cleaner, it's got in the eyes. Why do I feel like this is a trick? She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Though I meant accessibility-wise.
Accessibility, what?
Is she pretty?
Well, I'm just gonna say I can read it okay, thank you.
Sure. Let's do that.
Perfect. Anyway, with all the new peeps you've been meeting, your listening and reading skills must be off the charts.
Call me illiterate?
So be honest with me. Are you the type of person to skip text and dialogue?
Oh, hey.
We have not.
Nope.
Oh, hey.
And unless it was repeating, you know? Instantly skipped that one. No, I read every single word.
Yes, I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
I get an alert every time you click next, and they're pretty spaced out.
Yeah, because we won't shut up. That's why.
I really, really appreciate a person like you.
Yay.
All right, your turn.
I wonder if this is actually like
I don't know.
built in secretly within the game. Like, does it actually keep track of those things?
I don't know. It'd be cool if it was, though.
What?
To ask me a question, duh. It's
What do you...
not fair that
what are you
I
doing
just
Friday?
ask you questions all the time, right? So, ask away.
Okay. What is your biggest pet peeve? What is your greatest fear? What's the most NSFW thing you've had to convert into text? I don't have any questions. I feel like this is a circumstance where we can ask
back.
all of these.
I think so, too.
So, which one do we want to try first?
I think I'll say, what is your greatest fear? What does Tex-Mex Chown fear the most?
Okay.
I can handle almost anything that comes up word-wise. Though I do have my limits. If there ever comes up a line that's way too long and I can't divide the thoughts into smaller thoughts, I'll unfortunately have to do my best to convince the writer to reword something or maybe find a less detailed way to put it. But unfortunately, sometimes writers can be really stubborn and want their dialogue all put in one box, but that's definitely the worst.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Fortunately, I'm always able to put my thoughts succinctly into the box, and there's never a problem communicating with what I need to you. No matter my thoughts at a particular time, I always feel that there's an option that works for me, word for word, letter for letter. In fact, it can sometimes be troubling having to choose between two very good options. We certainly make our team. Thanks, Mark Jim. Or,
Triangle, yeah.
Fortunately,
I'm
that's never been
absolutely
an
just
issue.
triangle after reading all that.
Chatting time is over. Come back after you've awakened 41 datables.
Okay.
Awakened is different from realized. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. He's got to wake him up.
I've already done that.
Oh, well then come back later. Give me a chance to take a breather.
Yeah, we can't be a lot. We can't be a lot to handle at the first impression.
That's so
I'm
true.
not used to actually speaking from the heart, and not through the others.
Mm.
TTYL! See ya! Woo!
Alright.
Well, someone else who has the written word. I'm curious. Let's look at our diary.
Here we go.
Diana is fully absorbed in her own endless monologue when you find her again.
Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree. I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate.
What?
What is it? What is a cousin to chocolate?
I don't want to know.
Is that a... No, it wouldn't be like a hazelnut. I'm trying to think of some chocolate alternatives. I don't think peanut butter would be the thing. Especially not with the trail mix.
But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Have you ever chewed on glass?
It's horrifying.
Thank God, no.
Finally, her gaze darts over to you. It appears you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Whew. Are you there? Is that you?
Yeah, hey. A little nervous to be back here, but I can. It's me. I missed your good gibberish. Oh, bummer. You're still like this, huh? Probably just
Triangle, yeah.
You're nervous? Oh, nerve us. Nerves is a part of us. Part of being in us. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me that makes the us. I make you nervous. Which I get. I'm a goddamn broken fire hydrant. You should be nervous. Be careful. You're gonna get swept out to sea.
You know what? She's giving me a Lola Bunny off the Looney Tunes show vibes.
Oh no! It doesn't help that she kind of looks like Kristen Wiig too.
I think I'm probably okay, but thanks for checking in. The thing is, I think we actually have a lot in common. That's possible. There's enough crazy in this house. I'm out.
What direction do we want to go with her?
I kind of want to go the friend route with her.
Square.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Really? God, you poor animal. You should run. Did you know that all 6 wives of Henry VIII thought they loved him in the beginning? All 6! You think one of them would have watched her sisters fall under the wheels of church, state and ego, and mad dashed for a foreign court, but no. You should have seen me coming. It has to be you who runs. I can't move. And what am I if not here? What am I if not blank, waiting, overflowing, but never fucking full enough?
Jeez.
I think I see what you're saying, but you're wrong. Can we just slow down for a minute?
I don't know.
What am I saying wrong to?
Coach, you have full reign with this one.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk to her!
Triangle.
I'm getting tired.
I don't think it mattered.
Do you ever have that? Where you get so tired you think, maybe soon you'll stop caring enough to keep your heart beating?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
But one day, just a few moments from now, you'll watch as it slows and slows and stops. And you won't mind.
Yes.
Never mind. Don't worry. For some reason, I always say things like that after I've said something true. I really hated that teacher. He bumped into me. He spilled my food all over me and then yelled at me in front of everyone. Never felt as quiet as I did in that moment. That linoleum lunchroom, embedded with the scent of turkey tetrazzini.
That's my story. That happened to me in high school. It was awful. I remember writing about that night that it happened.
Square.
Yeah.
For the first time since you met her, Diana's manic energy quiets. Just a moment.
Hey.
You wrote about it. You wrote about it after it happened to you in high school.
That was my other dialogue option, yeah.
You were in the lunchroom too? In the basement?
Yes, I wrote about it in you.
You did this to me? You put that in me? You put that story, that memory. Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why did you? Why would you? Because I am not you.
Because you were so good at keeping secrets, I needed a friend.
I needed a friend.
I needed a friend.
If that's not the friend option, I don't know what else to
Who
tell you.
was that? I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking, and I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to.
I know that, but you might anyway? Are you saying you talked about what I wrote in you?
Also, never mean to. Never. Triangle.
Yeah.
Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count?
Not really. If I can't trust you, that's a problem. Sure it does. I can tell you're trying.
Square.
Yeah.
I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If I had willpower, if I really cared, wouldn't I be better? It must be my fault. It must be me being screwed up. There's nobody else here. There's nobody. It's just me. It has to be me. I should be better. You should go. Or I should go. One of us should. And hurry. Once you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, the lights just get dimmer and then they die.
It's okay. I've been down before. I'm not scared.
Of course you've been down. Where do you think I learned how to do it? You should be scared. I'm scared. Let's be scared. Quickly, quickly! The wind is picking up now.
You know, I'm so glad that wasn't our last interaction.
Why is that?
Well, time for bed. And just have those thoughts in us.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, something that is here.
Tony.
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight.
Tell it.
This is the story of the Star Brothers. Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars.
The big yellow one is the sun.
Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble.
This is such a wild fluctuation going from Diana to Teddy.
Yeah.
They were the most rare and beautiful thing. New lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials.
That's not the Celestial Dragons.
The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
They look down on us? Like they're better than us?
In a way, they are, yes.
You think I could date the stars and planets and stuff? Or they do, don't they?
They do, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage.
I mean, technically, it could be possible for you to like look out the window and then just like beam it out, or would it just like automatically hit the window?
It might just hit the window. Or curtain rod.
I don't want to think about that.
And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience.
Doesn't help that two of us just yawned right now.
And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you were born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human." Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?
I, for a second, thought he was biting his brother's lip.
What?
Uh,
I was like, oh, okay, he just turned and then did that or whatever.
right.
But no, why would you just go to your brother and just bite his lip?
The elder smiled kindly. Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime. Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. Don't worry, Leo, he whispered. We'll remember each other, I promise. Each boy went with the elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined, and they would get to do it together. Are you ready? Asked the elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. Yes, sir, they said together. Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun. And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Kind of like realizing. Among us.
Kind of like realizing.
Yeah.
Kinda like that. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other. The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff.
Oh, we're gonna be left on a cliffhanger.
He pulled himself up short in a panic,
We might.
but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge. Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
Jeez.
What the heck?
Say what?
Oh no, is this one of those kinds of stories? Or-
Yes.
Triangle.
Triangle.
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist.
It's Pikachu.
Let's make a show.
Both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye.
Just a small thing. I love how the book reminds me of those little golden books that we used to read as kids.
Yup.
For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. On the cliffside, sheen in sweat and blood, they became brothers.
They're like brothers, only closer.
Ugh.
Just for chat's sake,
Maybe he's not a brother.
just for the sake of chat, I rub my hand on Ray's chest.
Oh god, I'm uncomfortable.
Create your own fanfic from there
Oh, no, please do not.
and send it to us.
Don't send it to me.
No, send it to Coach too. We're all part of the same team.
Well, unfortunately, I do have all the social media handles, so you'll have no choice but to send it to me first. And then I have to go over and then send it over to them personally.
No, no,
Which
no.
that's going to be a decision.
No. See, if they send to you, save it for the next time we're on stream. Then we just read it out loud.
Oh god.
Well, there's an idea. It would have to be long enough for it to like garner it being its own stream.
Not necessarily. That could be like the take over the discussion portion, you know?
There's that idea too.
Don't
Or-
encourage this.
What? Would you rather have everybody be silent?
I don't want fanfic of us.
I want engagement. All right, this is why me and Jay care about the audience.
I'm fine with engagement. I'm fine with discussion. I do not want fanfic of us.
No,
See,
well.
we're the only ones that give the people what they want.
Now, it would, again, there's a line, because I've made a mention, and we're going to have to say this again. Me and Ray are actual cousins, so don't do that. Everyone else is free range.
Unless you want to do an alternate universe thing.
Well, who am I to stop you with your creativity beyond that? So,
Spelling and neatness counts.
oh, absolutely. I will read it as you type it, or as you submit it. So I will not be forgiving, because it might add to the comedy.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative. I just try to think creatively.
Use my hand to express myself. That sounds really boring.
I use my hand to express myself.
The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly.
You know,
Like, flying a plane or like flying like they do in Dragon Ball?
this is
Are these the Wright brothers?
You know, this is a much better brother story than the Mufasa movie was.
Oh god, yeah.
They went up together in small planes,
Plates.
learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops.
Do a barrel roll.
Fortunately, they can't fly in V formation.
They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to Earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration.
There's a word for you.
Yeah.
But the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons.
What is the age range of this book?
This is like going all over the place, man.
I'm over here looking at the picture. I'm like, all right, this is probably like a 10-year-old kind of story that you could read. And then it's like it just gets more and more like intricated.
The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky.
Now again, not to say that the 10-year-old audience can't fathom this, but
This
They're-
is just a lot.
we are in our 20s and 30s, and we're struggling to keep up.
I'm saying we're saying that both IRL players, but I have a very strong suspicion that is the in-universe main character's age range too.
Yeah.
This is also coming from the people that all three of us have either have worked or are currently working in the education system of this country, and we're like, yeah, we see what everyone's capable of on a local level, and therefore kind of broaden it out, because there are there's like billboards nearby us that say like, hey, like more kids can't read at a certain grade level than those that can,
Oh boy.
and that's like very unfortunate, dude. It's
Oh boy, do I have a lot to say on that subject, but that's going to take up way too much time.
yeah.
That's for another night.
Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat.
Good God.
Eris! Eris, wake up! Get up! Eris, get out of the plane! Eris lay still.
You just gotta kill one of these people, huh? They can't.
Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes! And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly.
Realization.
Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun.
And then he went supernova.
Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone.
What? God.
How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
What?
There's more? What? Right when it gets emotional like this, let's keep going.
Keep going.
We're definitely not bored.
It's right.
It was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world.
But, I am glad that this, it offered us a break. I also don't know how much time is needed in order for this interaction to end.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we're, like, halfway through, or if we're, nearing the end, and this is, like, the cutoff point where it's like, all right, now it's going to get either worse or something, or... I don't know, but if we'll give you a break real quick, in the same way that Jay had to just take a break, it would be helpful if you used w.gg and use our code WhoopSlap for 10% off your purchases over there. That's the thing that he had to grab from our little energy supplements that kind of gave you that little cake in order to
Yeah, sure.
complete any kind of a task and whatnot. So there's that for you. And if you want to prepare for the fall weather and then the winter weather, we can also give you a raise a 90-cent pig $9 discount if you use TrueGraphic.shop. He gets himself some amazing merchandise and artwork over there too. So
He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand.
you would think that I would be like reading these off of a card at this point, but no.
That's why I said it a while ago, but that's why I have to give it to Coach. It's like he's always with it when it comes to the plugs, and not a single time has he ever said a plug as he like reading off a screen, reading off a card, or whatever. No, he's doing that raw dogging it. He raw dogs that Dubby and that True Graphic every time.
Oh no.
Well, there's more fanfic.
The way that
We
girl
have-
smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have.
You guys have 6 characters to work with here. You can have any number of combinations you want.
It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back! Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree.
I really want to know what it takes to realize, Teddy.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I sometimes use the word beeline, but it's... I don't know. I always got like a B-line. I never really spelled it like this.
Wait. Okay, now, are you talking about the letter B dash and the word line?
Yeah.
No, I've seen it I've probably heard it like this.
Because you go from the point A to point B,
No, I get what you mean.
and then you beeline it, which means you just kind of go...
Direct route.
Yeah. So I always kind of think of it as like a hyphenated kind of thing.
I pictured it that way too.
Listen,
Thing is, I've never seen it written out.
Yeah, like...
Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands. "You silly goose! Where were you going?" She laughed. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way.
Dion?
Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Celine smiled. Hi, Leo. And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again.
Damn.
Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family,
Hearts.
and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house.
What?
They smiled when the sun built them a new one.
Huh?
Okay, well, that's good.
And when Leo died,
What?
he died with a smile on his face.
Because screw
Celine
Eris,
was
huh?
standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!
Oh, wow. Typical.
That is anything but typical,
Eris
man.
laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly.
Jump up, I get down.
Oh, Leo, I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had. You were there? Leo asked, confused. But no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you.
This is a better version of a story that involves a brother named Scar.
I just said that, yeah.
Well, anyways.
As Leo kept on smiling, Leo began to cry. The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing, and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together. Why did you leave me, brother?
It was a choice? What the heck?
Eris grinned. I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo.
Dang.
Yours was to live.
That ain't fair.
Right?
Right in the it was right in the feels, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
You can't just.
Well, time for bed.
Okay.
Hello, beloved.
Nightmare.
Hello there.
I'm feeling generous. What sort of dream are you wanting tonight?
Erotic.
Oh, well,
Nasty as possible, please.
I can do that for you.
A sexy dream soon takes hold of you, full of wondrous passions and a touch of terror. It is a terrifying nightmare,
Wouldn't have it any other way.
So, Chad.
terrifyingly lovely.
So, Chad, I think about a week ago, I sent Coach and Ray here an Instagram post. Someone made a very good Nightmare cosplay based off of this game, based off of this look of Nightmare. And it's like, that is so far the only one I've seen. I didn't think it was possible anybody could do it because look how difficult she is to work with. But they did it. My hat's off to them for that.
Yeah, sorry, just said wait until you see her realized. I am gonna love both versions. So. Man, it's been a while since we've seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mateo.
Mateo.
I'm so sorry, Matito.
What?
I know how much Davy means to you.
Thanks, Betty. And you're sure you haven't seen him in the bedroom anywhere lately? Maybe he fell behind the nightstand or got stuck in the closet or something.
I can check again, but I haven't seen him since I caught him hiding my pillows last week.
Well, you know it's just because he likes you so much.
Oh, is that all? I'll remember that for next time.
There is going to be a next time, right?
Of course there is, sweetheart. In the meantime, I'll ask around the bedroom and let you know if I hear anything.
You're the best.
Still no luck? Did Betty find anything? I am the best.
Still know that?
No, unfortunately. What about you? Were you able to check out the bathroom? Any sign of Davy?
Did we not see him?
Was I supposed to check out the bathroom? I found this.
That's one of Davy's threads!
That's not all I found.
Sure. Yeah. What else did we find? I'm curious.
Pythorn! Look at you! What a beauty! Leave it to Davy to be wandering around just making friends this whole time. Welcome to the rescue, little guy. What should we call you, hmm? What do you think?
Something poetic, something badass, something cute.
Say poetic.
Poetic, huh? Are you a soulful little Pythorn? How about lilac? Well, if the thread was still there, Davy couldn't have been there that long ago, right? Oh, this is great. We should focus on the rooms downstairs. One of the responses to the Facebook post was from Telly. Apparently, Davy got caught up in Connie's cords not long after Hoof saw him in the laundry room. Telly said that they lost track of him, but they're still untangling things, so he could be stuck back there somewhere. Can you go check it out?
I'm on it.
Finally, some good news. Hang on, Davy. We're coming, buddy. Come on now, Lilac.
So are we supposed to talk to who? Telly or what? I'm confused now. You know, what's the data deck say?
Was that always there?
What's that?
Oh, spring?
Let me get up. What's a spring?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, was that always there?
I can't remember.
So I'm like, okay, they're saying about, like, Telly and Connie's chords, but I don't have any chords, but it forces me to look down here.
Let's just check the data decks.
I can crouch, but that's about it. Okay. Last time you saw Mateo, he gave you another clue. One of the responses to the Facebook post was from Telly. Apparently, Davy got caught up in Connie's cords not long after Who saw him in the laundry room. Go check it out.
So, who?
But, like, so he went this way and then found him tangled up in the cords. But these are alleged cords because where the heck are cords with the TV
Right.
and with the console? Are they hooked up on Bluetooth somehow? I don't know.
Batteries.
Have we gotten any clearance on what to do with Florence?
No.
Oh, it was maybe like this or something. It was under this, right?
Oh gosh. Okay.
I was assuming that this thing like rolls up or something. It's this one.
Come on. Or by using them on the rug underneath the coffee table in the living room.
Oh. Wait, can I? It doesn't fill it up. Huh?
That's able. Huh?
It doesn't consider this as a character. You know, in the same way that like I can't do it with this ceiling. That's weird. You know what? Xbox Gen. Okay, so it was a spring by the game console. Okay. Yeah. I was just looking at that. I'm like, okay. Hey, Xbox Gen, are you okay? Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just doing some of my acting practice. UI is more than just text. It's the little transitions and animations, too.
Yeah, I knew that. That's really cool. I'm gonna say that's really cool.
Okay.
I think so, too. I love the little animations, and they help the others here show their emotions in a more reactive way than what might be conveyed through art alone. And practicing can be fun.
Yay.
Can you show me all your emotions? Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, let's go.
I would love to. Let's go.
Okay. What do we got?
Lights up and action.
Okay.
Joy. Sadness. Anger. Fright. Disappointment. Love. Big love.
Oh.
Oh.
Violence. And scene. What do you think?
That was really fun.
I'm so happy you liked it. I don't show this to everyone, but I want a UI me for my versatility.
Woo. Those things are rigged.
So cool.
Yay! So, you've been meeting more dateables, huh?
We have.
Yeah.
How's that going? Anyone
Great.
catch your eye?
A lot of them do.
Oh, so many.
Yes, they're so hot. No, not yet. Maybe, but I'm not sure.
They're so hot.
They're so hot.
Oh, is that so? Hmm? Well, hey, since you've been doing a great job of being curious, I'd love to let you know that you're doing a great job! Being inquisitive, asking questions, listening. These are my favorite things. Keep up the good work.
My favorite things.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Of course. Remember, I'm always on your side. Find me again after you've awakened 60 datables.
Okay. I did that already.
Oh, don't you know by now? Having the rest in between conversations helps the illusion of time passing. Which makes it seem like our relationship is progressing. Isn't that a fun thing?
No, I just want to get through this faster.
I guess so.
TTYL! Oh, ha!
Okay, what do we learn?
I am looking through Rainey's walkthrough on YouTube and just scrolling to the part where we last saw. Okay, I'm at the Scandalabra part right now, so a little further. But you can talk to somebody if you want to. You can do the coil. Do the coil.
I can't.
Why? Oh, Mateo, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Koa.
Hey, come get comfy. That fantastic red shirt, by the way. Maika Iloa.
Thanks.
Hey,
Good to see you.
good to see you.
You too. Koa stretches his arms out over the sides of the couch, smiling warmly at you. You're starting to get used to this routine.
Looking forward to some quiet time together.
Yeah.
Me too. Koa breathes in deeply, exhaling with an air of supreme happiness. With every passing moment, you feel yourself growing more relaxed. Koa truly has mastered the art of relaxation. Your body and mind feel as though you've just spent the day at a luxury spa. You've never known anyone to have such an intensely calming effect on their environment. After an indeterminate amount of time, Koa finally breaks your comfortable silence.
Hey, I really needed this time. I wanted to say thank you in a way that only a couch can.
Woo! We got chips and popcorn.
Alright.
Give me the snack. You know what? Actually, yeah.
It's among the highest honors my brethren can extend to anyone else.
Wow, touched.
I'm glad you understand the value of this gift. I'm really glad we could share this time together. I'm gonna take such a good nap now. Come back anytime you want to share some quiet time, alright? I'm just gonna...
Okay, so from the video I watched, it looked like the next day they just simply spoke to Florence, which led us to Celia, and we got to talk about her immediately. But given the context, it lets me think that they've already went through the romance route with Florence/Celia. So that's what I'm thinking that we have to do next, because they're willing to open up to us.
Oh, hello again.
So
I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
We don't
Uh-huh.
do anything different
Yup.
here.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
What?
Oh, bye-bye.
Oh!
Hey, do it.
Yep.
What else do you need?
Oh, real quick, Rainey, what am I asking?
There you go. There you go. Hey.
Oh? What about? Her memory isn't the best, the poor thing. But at least she isn't trapped in that attic anymore. What did she want to know?
What happened on the night of the big party?
Ah, I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if memory serves.
That's everything we know so far already, yeah.
She was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall.
Okay, now I just have one question. Is this a party that we, the player, had some time ago way before the glasses, when all these things were just things? Or is it going off the idea that the objects have like a private lives to themselves, like that's been heavily alluded to a bunch of times, and it's parties with the objects themselves?
I think we'll find out. over time.
Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainey and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
That's true.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
Now, Cyrus brings up an interesting point. If we were there, we would know. I think the party was hosted by the guy who killed Zoe. I think we inherited most of these objects. I was kind of thinking of a previous owner myself, too. Considering, like, yeah, she was in the attic. Well, hang on. He says, after all, we don't use the gym equipment, but there are tons here.
See, I was almost going under the impression...
And we never heard of the games in the attic.
See, I was always going under the impression that, and I said this like the very early days of this stream, but that, you know, our main character was once upon a time a more sociable person.
He also was saying, we didn't know the code for Sophia.
True. I thought like our character used to be more sociable, but then over time, with a mixture of lockdown and becoming more and more withdrawn, that he used to do all these hobbies. Because like Dunk says that, oh, they used to like be more physically active and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, he had all this stuff just like was just collecting dust over the years. But that is an interesting theory about that. Oh, I like that a lot.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then.
You leave the mayor's office, proof in hand.
Well, I think I can interact with her now.
Yeah.
He's going on also saying we had to have inherited Bodhi, for example.
True.
Rainey is still dancing to music no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me?
And he says, and I don't think we put Keith in the crawl space either. Someone else did.
Good point.
I do think that we are kind of like new to this house in a lot of ways. So, I thought we might talk about your music. Celia told me what happened to you all those years ago.
Swear.
Alright.
What do you mean?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
You done got dropped on your head, sis. But you's fine now, so. There's a party in the
70s.
So this was an actual thing, not according to their timeline.
Well, this had to have been even before the Zoe's incident, because that was the 80s, at least a solid decade prior.
Yeah. We do go over the story, so we did buy the piano. And Ben Wall was a gift that we got. I don't think we know anything else was ours.
The diary's ours.
Well, yeah.
Teddy's ours.
But as far as like the major kind of pieces,
Sure.
maybe things like the console and anything new, like our
Telly.
like our office space and stuff that's more
Telly.
inherited. But
Mac was from Valdinium originally.
yeah,
Bo, you could have said like, oh, the movie
Yes,
boxes.
so we had parties all the time around here.
it was a roaring 20s themed party, flappers and gangsters all around, cutting a rug and all that. Sarah says Mac deleted our fanfic. Screw them.
Dang. I like Mac.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Just like the good old days.
Somebody had a little too much to drink and hip checked you hard.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what?
You fell over and the music stopped for a little while. They picked you back up and tried to get you going again, but the music just wasn't right.
That's enough.
Oh.
So they put you away for the rest of the party.
I said that's enough.
I don't have a choice, man.
I'm so
I
sorry.
really wanna
I'm
hear
sorry,
that.
Rainy.
Why are you so upset by this? Jeez.
Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player.
How dare they?
Then later, it was a CD player. Then something about streaming. I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine.
Are you? Is it? You're right. There's nothing wrong with you.
Is it?
It is. If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics too.
Sorry, says Rainy can teach us what it's like to live with a disability.
I mean, her and Shelly have similar problems.
Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Well, that's that. Do we think we're up for one more day?
Yeah, we can do another solid day. We'll at least do the coil thing.
Right.
An amalgamation of pig,
It's a mouse.
spring, and pen appears before you. This must be in an animal, but not the Davy you've been looking for.
What are you?
It leaps into your pocket, ready to go back to Mateo when you are.
Well, it's not a computer mouse. Okay.
Hi. Look at that. You found 60 datables.
We really gotta update her, so I'm like...
Despite the visible uwu in her words, you can
That's
tell
cute.
that Xbox Chan's heart is simply not in it today.
Hey, you okay? Anything you need to tell me? Is whatever is going on with you going to affect our work?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or square, but I kind of think they're the same.
I'm fine, really. You've been doing a lot of running around the house dating, huh?
Getting jealous?
You're really flying through those text screens.
And boy, are my arms tired. Over
What's
60
it to
datables.
you?
Well, what do we want to say here?
Square, I guess, is the neutral answer.
Yeah.
It's impressive, honestly, and so much text to transcribe. I was just thinking, it's very hard work following you around and transcribing all those different conversations. And it's my job. I do it happily. But it would mean a lot to know I was doing my job properly.
She looks at you hopefully, her yellow eyes shining.
She has yellow eyes?
Yeah. You're doing great. You need to get it together. You're doing all right.
Yeah,
Really? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. Ooh.
I just,
It's funny I ended up in this line of work.
I just want to say that I appreciate the fact that her emoticons were like the old school emoticons that we had growing up. Not
I was
emojis.
always really interested in reading and communication. I was just so in love with the power of the written word bringing people together. And UI really lets me do that, but everyone is always so concerned with, does it look cool? Legibility is the most important thing.
Yeah, I've said that with Street Fighter 6. I'm like,
I was.
oh my gosh, I
was
hate
thinking
it
about that.
when you do all this work for captions and subtitles and all that kind of stuff, and then I can't read it because of the way that you made it out.
Mm-hmm.
What is what?
No! All you ever hear people say is that UI is so stylish, or that UI is ugly as sin.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I was saying that's why I appreciate, out of all the games that we played, both on and off chat, where it requires reading of some level, like this is one of the better ones.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect? People are all about appearances, so it's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
It is, right? When I was a young and shiny-eyed UI, I used to have dreams of being the one to change that. But you grow up and you realize some things are bigger than you. I might not be able to beat most people's opinions on UI, but I can be the best darn UI I can be! Yeah!
Yeah!
So look, there's still a bunch more datables left for you to find.
There's like one.
Why don't you come back once you found 80?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do the best work I can until then. Huh! I can see that. But it helps when I take breaks in between our little chats. Helps me reset. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. You want to do Koa or Dante?
It's been a while since we've been Dante.
What do you know? The little pickup embryo is back for another lesson.
Embryo.
Don't ever call us that.
I hope you're ready for some more complex pickup strats.
Sure.
More ice breaking? What else could there be? I thought we covered all of that.
Triangle.
No way. We're about to up the difficulty level.
Alright.
Last time we worked on what do you do if you have mutual interests like a show or a band. But what about if you don't have a ton in common right away? How do you get to know them then?
Which I think, honestly, more people need to know about that.
Yeah.
What do we talk about? Interest and...
Observations?
Yes! Before you decide it's a boring tactic, just think about it. Sometimes small talk is a great fire starter.
But,
And look, I know not everybody is instinctually great at chit-chat, but like any great skill worth having, it requires attention and practice. So, let's say you were meeting me for the first time at a friend's party. What's stuff you can observe about things going on around us, or about the situation happening? Let's roleplay, shall we?
Yuki.
Sure. I'm scared. What if I picked the wrong thing to say?
You choose.
I'm curious about the dialogue option for this one.
Sure.
I got you. Just relax and let the sparks fly. Okay, so I'm just standing around. Oops, oh man. Now we just happen to be standing next to each other and we don't know each other at all. Aye, what are you gonna say?
Your face is good. I'm a Seuss.
What is happening here? The weather out there is crazy, right? So, how do you know Ash, our mutual friend?
Square.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, a little stiff, but you're onto something, homie. Damn.
Beats the other alternative.
Yeah.
Great question to start out with. It's relevant to where we are. It's a good jumping off point. Dope. Anyways, back to the role play. Oh, I know them through our job. They're a great work friend. Always reliable.
What do you do at the office? Do you enjoy it? You kind of
Rely
on me.
Triangle.
Yeah, what do you do at the office? Do you enjoy it?
Perfect. You're showing an interest in what they do for a living or whether or not they actually like their job. At least you're learning more about them.
See?
We'll end there. But you're doing hella well, little Cinder. Proud of you.
Yeah, I like Little Cinder.
So, anyway, before you go, any other non-dating advice questions you might want to ask about me?
Sure, what you got?
Well, actually, yeah.
Fired up.
Why are you so into love? What aspect of love do you think is the most important in life?
I'm gonna say Square. Yeah, Square.
Well, it's about actually making sure you build a friendship with a prospective partner. Humans are out here getting into situationships and they don't even think about actually accepting their partner for who they are.
Facts.
Like, no, you ain't gonna change a person to your whim just because you think they're hot and want them. You don't get to change how they are to suit you.
It's kind of what we were starting off with, the celebrity crushes and whatnot.
For real.
Don't try to just make someone into something they aren't.
Yeah, you need to be able to be vulnerable with your partner. Even though your attraction is often what leads us to talk to someone for the first time, it only goes so far.
That's exactly what I was trying to say before.
If you want a long-lasting relationship that is sexy and mutually fulfilling, it's about the personal trust you build with them based off your mutual friendship. That, to me, is the most important thing.
Thanks for speaking from the heart, Dante. Well said.
You mean hearth.
Like Timber Hearth from Outer Wilds.
Thanks for the chat. I'll see you at the next lesson, huh?
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, then.
Got 2 left. Wanna do Rainy?
Yeah, I guess we haven't done it yet.
She has to be one of them.
Oh, hi!
Alright, you're back from saying, you'll see, you'll all see.
Oh, Lord, that's terrible.
Square.
Oh. Don't make it worse, Coach.
Well, I just want to make sure that they can pick up on it.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, either triangle or square.
Square.
So, yeah, that's what we're listening to right now.
Sounds like something is dying.
Hey, Rainy, thought I'd come check with you.
Oh, hey! You're just in time to listen with me.
Lord.
Great.
Oh, this? It's your deep sea mammals record. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just going to say that this is the sounds of the dying whales and whatnot.
I'm glad that's the record and not you.
Track 3, Song of the Sperm Whale.
What I just say. It could be Dory trying to speak whale. You know?
Or the one guy from Dory 2.
I own that? Where the hell did that come from? Or what in the world?
I own that?
What in the world?
According to the sticker on the sleeve, you donated money to Reiki for whales.
Reiki? This is why I never leave the house. I can't say no to charity. I really don't remember that. A worthy cause.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Well, anyway, you can go now. I'm really feeling these whale sounds.
Sounds like a creaky door, actually.
And I don't want nobody here to kill my whale buzz.
Sounds like indigestion.
I bet she bites whale bubbles.
Go on now. Sneak.
Sneak. Okay.
Okay then. Again, glad she's not the last interaction of the night. But,
Teddy or Koa?
we can't be that far away from Koa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. You here to get comfy?
I'm sure not here to get uncomfy. You know it.
Right on, buddy.
What was the last one?
I don't even remember.
Koa smiles at you as you take your seat next to him. Once you're fully settled in, he closes his eyes, savoring the silence. Time seems to slow down in Koa's sweet presence. Talking just doesn't even seem like an option when the vibes are this good. Just as you find yourself beginning to grow sleepy, Koa speaks.
You really know how to share a vibe, buddy.
Tell it to Aaron, please.
I got something for you.
Lint.
Oh, hell yeah. Dolly! I'm literally in love with her. What the hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dolly, I'm literally in love with her.
I'm actually very curious to see what the dialogue option for it if I hit circle there.
Go for it.
You think it's worth trying, right?
Go for it.
No problem. When a couch gives you lint, it's like I'm giving
Okay,
you a
it seems like it
piece
didn't matter
of
that
my
much.
own soul.
Oh.
So is this like your organs?
It's really meaningful for a couch. To put it in a way you can understand, it's kind of like a human giving another human a lock of their own hair.
You made it weird.
Some
I
people do
think
that.
that's like real big in human culture.
Some people do that. None of us have, though.
It's again, it's all about what you do with it.
Some people like put it in a scrapbook. Some people like put it in a locket and hang it around their neck.
Yeah, my mom actually has a scrapbook from my old stepdad's like ponytail.
Yeah, see, like that.
I always thought it was weird. But, you know, alright. Had that. And it's also just weird to know that I grew up with someone that would have had that as a hairstyle back in like the early 2000s and whatnot. You heard wrong. Oh yeah, we do that. Thanks for this piece of your soul, then.
Circle.
You're so welcome, buddy.
How much longer do we have to do this? Because
I don't know.
I'm just feeling so peaceful. You know, a gift of lint from a couch is a big thing.
right, which
Well-
kind of leads me to think that this could be the last interaction.
You know, I'm pretty sure that we're getting there, either this or the next interaction, but where do you want to go with Koa? Exactly.
I feel like you know me that much better now.
we might get the option right now.
Well, before we get there and make an answer, what do you guys want to do with them?
I don't care either way.
Okay.
Neither do I.
All right.
I feel a post-gift nap coming. You take it easy. All right?
Okay, next interaction then.
And I take a sleep coming because it's time for bed.
Oh,
And it's going to be time for us to get out of here ourselves.
Yep.
that's a better way to end the stream, actually.
Yeah.
But before we do, we got to give ourselves a little bit of a recap so I can kind of fill out the state of decks.
I want to do more with Reggie one day too.
Oh, with hating?
No, because he has his own app,
That too, yeah.
just like Skyler.
Alright, Florence. Yeah, there's really not much different from her. don't have anything for. Ask for tea from her. Get Florence to cry during a play. Speak with Florence about airway. And Celia. Her collectible. What? Oh, okay. I guess it's tied into. Rainy? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
We got it from Celia,
Yep.
but it's not considered a part of Celia's route. So.
Right.
Anyways.
Celia. Wait, what? Celia. Oh.
Celia also wrote you a note to bring to Rainey to help you convince her that she suffered an accident on the night of a wild party. The note should help convince her. Yeah, so I think we get from that. Abel, well, I guess this didn't update. So we certainly did that here. Again, certainly did that there. Bella. Well, it was last time we saw Cole, the two of you shared yet another beautiful silence. He was surely moved by your acceptance of couch culture. He was off to take a nap.
No, further up, I saw the lint.
Yeah. And then last time you saw him, Cole gave you a gift of lint, which is a profoundly meaningful offering in couch culture. He's off to take a nap. So.
We got most of the collectibles?
Oh, okay. If we achieve a love ending with him, we can get an extra little thing there. So I'd want to do that then.
I agree.
Just kind of piece up all these collectibles together. It's like, all right, just sit with Cole one last time, I guess.
I don't know.
Or unless we've already passed that point because, you know, these are kind of going in order.
Yeah. I think that one is where I kind of messed up, where I did the talking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't mess up that badly for this deep with him.
No. Dante. Dante's been searching on how to break the ice and get fires off. Romance blazing. Seen again for another lesson. Really? That was it? First of Dante's lessons. Use specs to blow Dante away. Yeah. For Diana. Diana appears to be confused about where her personality ends and yours begins. She still speaks in something resembling your stream of consciousness. Where things are high school scrolling, so it was a bad day at school. Choose to see the seizure memory, this theater, and then the skiing memory.
I'm terrified of the seizure memory.
Mm-hmm.
Harper was last stream. I thought that was saved. He was last stream. Xbox John, TBC. Okay. Last time you saw TBC, she gave you a chance to interview her. She told you about the intricacies of her work in UI. She'd like you to come back after you have awakened 41 datables. And then TBC gave you some valuable advice last time you saw her. She wants you to be sure you stay curious and listen to what the datables have to say. Come and see her again after you've awakened 60. And we've done that. So I think it was last time like 80?
Probably every 10 datables or
Or
something.
maybe like 10 or 20. And then, yeah. Continue to speak to Xbox Shannon. Don't be rude. Pick a fight!
Another secret boss fight?
Hey, I wonder your chances with that. Okay. Again, we're on the verge with like so many of these other characters and like it's like Winifred.
Oh yeah, I would love to do Winifred another time too.
But, yeah.
Our white whale here.
Yeah.
And it's only because
our light across the bay.
Well,
she's actually fairly easy to realize too by the time that we get to her.
Wow.
Huh.
We don't have to do any nonsense without when we talk to another character, yes.
Well, didn't we have to finish with Art in order to get her?
Yeah, we did.
So we finished with Art.
But what he's trying to say is that, like, you know, she's not really connected to anybody else's storylines in the same way that, like, okay, in order to realize Shelley, we had to do this, this, and this.
Speaking of which, no, we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, were we?
Remember, we have to finish Mateo's story because she's part of that too.
But didn't we? Oh. I
We
thought
did-
she came up already.
We did it with Dunk. She showed up there.
I don't want to risk it by messing up this one, but
Yeah. Okay.
so until then.
Till next time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Well, we'll see y'all tomorrow for more Street Fighter 6 and the.
Hang on, we've had 71 days of interaction.
Okay.
So, continuing the adventures of Luke Slap, world's most powerful character in fiction. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for watching. Drive safe. Don't die.
All right.